caught me at a funny time. See, I was just hanging out in my vehicle like a regular everyday American with my generic A1 steak sauce. 'Cause isn't that what everybody does with their free time? Sit in their car and just kind of hold some steak sauce. Yeah, I figured I'd open up with something silly. So I got some questions, and I've seen some funny things. I suppose I will extend a thank you to the many of you that continued to show me, yo, Maxwell, bro, good to see you. I hope all is well. I think I've done this far too many times, man. I know you've emailed me. Geez, H, man. If you're ever willing to do an open panel, I'm doing one again very soon. The last one I did was a bit of a doozy. Stephen A! What's up, man? I don't know if you caught it, but one of my last live streams that I did from the computer, I said it's because I remembered a comment you left. And you came on to a stream like this. You're like, oh, vertical. I was like, oh man, Stephen A doesn't like it like this. Well, I better do a proper live, and I did that for you, bro. Shamrock, adore ya. Let's go. Oh, let's go, Brandon. Shit, man. Now I'm really pumped. So I'm doing the all-American thing, right? I'm chilling with the steak sauce. All right. So see, individually, I have a lot to say, right? But I gotta stay on point here. So first and foremost, Maxwell, sincerely, man, if you ever want to get on an open panel, Steven, Shamrock, all of you, I have overlays now, and we have all the protocols necessary so that it's safe and family friendly. Because we all know YouTube is just a PG place to hang out. Nobody would do something weird and sick like, I don't know. Well, let's leave it to the imagination, especially if you were there. So, okay, thank you to those of you that are out there that take your time to, I don't know, if you decide that this is something you feel you are not indebted, I hope that's not the case, that you just want to show me like who I can trust and who's doing what, well, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to do that. That's the kind of thing that, helps me stay grounded, understanding that all the time I've spent on here, that to some degree you guys understand what's at the center and the soul. It's not just the person in the box. It's not a persona. I'm very much against. The only time you'll see me in character form, aka Alex Jones or Ryan Upchurch, in the court of law, it would be me on Stuck in the Middle. And boy, did that one ever get me in hot water. Well, not so much, but me being associated with one of my best friends ever. And I have to bring that up because I'm getting some pictures of other people, and I'm a little heartbroken at one of them, and I'm saving some info. Wait, what do we got? Sleep with one eye open. Oh, shit. Ethan Frelds. Sleep with one eye open. How can I? I only have one eye. You insensitive prick. Okay, that's enough crashing out. So, I see I've been buddy trolled by somebody, or maybe somebody just is very confused about who the hell they are, and they just go to all of the chats, and we all have seen Steve House's video, and if you haven't, please take the time to go and check out his video. Watch it in segments. It's 2 hours. He took his time. He brought the receipts, he did the interviews, he did the research, ties it together from the frickin' 60s all the way to present with how the internet and psychology and mass manipulation and cultism is still prevalent and successful today. So please support CFOWs, and in turn CFOWs, I'm only saying this so that you will go ahead and plug my channel over at your channel. I want to respond to all the troll. What? You got 6 eyes, boy. Oh shit, Wyatt Chesser, not the 6-eye comment. Well, look at this. I'm bald too, bitch. I don't know why I did that, and I don't know what that was a throwback to. I was just going for Jufro, or, skinhead looking Jufro? Yeah, okay. So, aside from everybody sending me pictures, I do appreciate that. There is somebody, when they pop in the chat, I'm going to call them out and just put them on the spot. To me, it's just like maybe we do get along, but they still speak to those when it comes to the groups. And when it comes to groups, people succumb to the pressures of wanting to fall in line and not speaking out, so on and so forth. So I understand, and I hold no ill will or malice. I do have questions, and when I see that name, I will ask you the questions there. You are an alt. You are someone that hides your identity. I understand this, although what really confuses me is you watch other shows that I'm affiliated with, or a part of, or even like help produce, and you're there, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Joe Barron, you really love my name, and well, what can I say, Joe Barron? I adore you just the same. Let's just stop this foreplay, Joe Barron. You got my name in your mouth every other second. Some of the pictures I saw today is the same old shit. Bro, okay. PP is an abscess of a human being. I'm an abscess? Well, gee willikers, my day is ruined, Joe Barron. How dare you? I thought we were supposed to not argue in front of the children. The children, Joe Barron. That's right, our children. Damn it, Joe Barron, you 60-year-old creepy motherfucker. It's okay, man. It's not gay as long as it's just cuddling with the homies, Joe Barron. That's what you told me. Some of you have no idea what I'm talking about, but he'll know, because he loves me so much. He can't stop watching me and talking about me. Oh, the good times. Now, where else? Oh, yeah, so here's the title. And I have serious questions, so I'm going to change the tone. It's not all fun and games right there. Cold Sore Champion. Oh, yep. Am I low calling it up for you? Or Joe Barron commentary. You might appreciate that. My question. I've been working. I know, that's not popular. Especially, with the gobble. Sorry, Johnny. The gobble fandom or whatnot. Don't mean to entirely shit on you. Here's where I left off. And AD, why did you delete all of your posts? Are you reinventing yourself? Did you want to remove all of the stuff and I'm only speculating, I'm not calling you out. I don't know if you're blocked, I need to look into that. But why did you delete all of your posts? What was the point? You had videos that calling out BxBeastboy. This has been something that people have been trying to get to Ryan Upchurch's attention for a very long time. And I'm curious. So I put hypocrite in the hashtags for a reason, right? I was on a show where my friend who's in the entertainment industry, not an excuse, we did a whole fucking 6-hour show about it, where we talked about everything and all your fake outrage out there. Don't worry, you ain't gonna prove to us how much you care about protecting, and we know what the pander and the white knighting kind of is. Like, we know it's easy to get angry at certain things, right? So what just baffles me a little bit is one of my best friends made a joke. I know the man. I know my friend for years and years. He's a good man. He's a family man, period, end of story. He doesn't have a record. He hasn't done anything. So I know the contents of his character, okay? Now, I'm comparing the outrage we received, and me, just for being there, and not ending the stream apparently right then and there to appease everybody, to BxBeastboy. And I'm asking anybody in the chat that may have some feedback that I'm not aware of, because I am curious about this. Just Sherry, good to see ya. So is it true or false? Please, if Trisha is in the chat, please let me know. I should have even asked you before I went live. True or false? Ryan Upchurch is paying BxBeastboy something to the amount of $10,000 to do a documentary, which is really puzzling, because did you know documentarians typically pay the person that they are covering? That's usually how it's supposed to go since the era, the dawn, the invention of documentaries. The people interested in the topics, the matter, the very context, the whole story, the characters, the life, everything. Normally, those people pay in this case, independent artist and or celebrity to have this opportunity. But when it's the person that's being covered by said subject, thank you, Maxwell, by the subject, in this case, in his own mind, successful. I mean, he's still, comparatively to, I guess, me, for sure, way more successful. Just the math don't lie. When you have 3 million subscribers and 69,000 views, there is a discrepancy. Just like if I have a couple thousand subscribers, but I only get, like, I don't know, 20 views in my live stream, and then 2 days later it's like up to 400. Yeah, I'd rather have the couple thousand than the 3 million and not be able to come up to par here. But I'm not doing a pissing contest with Ryan Upchurch. He has proven that he likes to try and troll and provoke me. Hilarious. Commenting about me dyeing my hair purple. Knee slapper. I'm so thin-skinned, I don't know what to do with myself. Upchurch, the power you have over me and your minions, it's incredible. I feel the thumb you have over my... Wait, no I don't. Because you never bought me a damn thing. You just shouted out this channel. And I guess I was almost indoctrinated, you culty bastard you. So, is it true or what's up, Dusty? I just want to say, and I don't know if I made this commentary with you in this chat. Watching C-Files' amazing documentary, please drop that link here. I don't know if I said this live with you here, but I remember it in my head. C-Files and I having a conversation. It could have been after the interview. I've never forgiven Upchurch for using the footage where it was just you and your lovely wife, and when she, out of context, when Upchurch throws a video on for millions of people to see at that time, and he frames it in a way it's going to look the way he wants it to. So, I just wanted to say I felt terrible about that, and it makes me all the more angry with him. And also, if I haven't already, I think I have. I think you and I have gone back and forth with our apologies in general. I was talking to C-Files today, and I'm very, very sorry, and I know I've said it before, about everything, and about that last thing I did. This was, I'm 9 months straight, no alcohol. I was drunk, and I was trying to call you, and I ended up getting in touch with your wife, and I said, something very stupid, and I apologize. I was drunk, something to the effect of, like, I was gonna get a lawyer. I'm sorry, Dusty. I really am. I just wanted to get off my chest. I know it's not on topic, but just in case I didn't cover it, those are two things I wanted to cover. I think you're a really good working man, all right, and you just do what everybody else does on the internet. We've had our thing, but I just want you to know, I wish nothing but the best for you and your family, and God bless. You all deserve the very best. You've been through it. All of us that have been through it, I'm proud to see that we have some sort of congregation, if you will. I don't mean to say that as in a flock, but I got an interesting comment, so let me segue. Somebody that's very well-meaning, somebody that always is positive in my chats. I've defended this individual. They have defended me, and there's a little confusion in our commentary recently because he or she told me that nobody is posting videos of Upchurch since yesterday, and here's the reason why. What's up, Twisted? Salute to you. Is it true, by the way, but real quick before I get to this, is Ryan Upchurch paying BxBeastboy for the documentary? True or false? Because that's not a documentary, that's PR. That's public relations. So, alright, the comment that was left, and it was like a well-intentioned warning, even though at first it seemed like there was some anger there, to the effect of, hey man, leave Upchurch alone, leave Brittany alone. And look, all due respect, if you're willing to engage, especially if we disagree, I have a lot of respect. But they were saying that Upchurch is dropping a massive lawsuit for gang stalking? Is there any... Okay, so it's still out there, 10K. Upchurch is literally the word on the street, unless we hear it somewhere else. Every comment I've left on EDP PDF motherfucking's channel is deleted. I am blocked. Now, remember how I mentioned my friend Josh on that other show? He did a stupid joke, right? He's a good man. He's been a good man for his entire life. other than being human like all of us, right? One joke, and some people on the internet found an opportunity to unite and find a target and go ham and crazy, and it was hilarious. It was like watching a bunch of fire ants scramble when the nest is stomped on. But now we have BxBeastboy, who is, and I don't know if I can say allegedly, I don't think I'm concerned about a lawsuit of defamation and or slander when the record has reflected and shown BxBeastboy not only engages in active commentary, conversations, some forms of relations via the internet. God forbid anything outside of that. And the things he has said, the tone of his voice when he says it, all those videos are available. I'm going to make sure that they're all on my community posts. There's been massive exposés. I heard Captain Kurt try to tell Ryan, look, man, don't associate with this guy because, and I heard Ryan defended him and said, no, they're just trying to make him look bad. If that's true, this is devastating. What's up, Nuggy? Salute to you, brother. Nuggy, I would like to speak to you some way or another, not so much on YouTube. If we can exchange IGs or something, or you can speak to somebody through here, I want to send you a message. I have a question, but anyway, yeah, there's something I definitely want to tell you and clear up, because I saw some shit when I went to Triple T's chat. So here's what we know real quick, all right? BxBeastboy has had minors literally come out of the woodwork and talk about how inappropriate BxBeastboy has been, right? We have Discord leaks and messages. We have video caught in 4K. Where's that New York accent coming from? Where he's literally talking to and grooming a child. He told a child of 13 years old, like my brain is going to implode. He told a child of 13 years old, your voice is sexy. Get sexy. Don't be afraid to get this. A 13-year-old boy. Do you understand? So where's the outrage? Where's all the vitriol? Where's all the troll communities coming together and plotting and planning and going after this, or trying to, I don't know, get the message to your golden god Upchurch that he is affiliating with a fucking known EDP fucking PDF. Oh, like, there's no doubt. Tell me, if a grown 30-plus-year-old man is seen not only playing games and collaborating with a 13-year-old boy and saying that the kid made a song about BxBeastboy, made a fucking song about him, they're singing to each other, and BxBeastboy says, don't be afraid to get sexy. Oh, this kid is so cool. I mean, the footage is there. There's nothing more disturbing. Yes, I know, I sound like I'm crashing out. Forgive me. I get a little, how shall I say, impassioned when it comes to real fucking creeps. Not, what is this? You don't like the accusations against Josh. No, I fucking do not. Because what did Josh do? Lived, I don't know, I don't know his age. Lived 36 years of being a law-abiding good man with a great family, and he did and he's in the entertainment industry, like acting and blah blah blah, comedy. He's always been a shock jock. So he did this one fucking stupid joke, and I'm supposed to what, disavow him? We did a 6-hour goddamn show about that thing, and how everybody's outrage is just out of control, crazy, and a lot of it was projection, because boy, when we looked into some of the people that were going for Josh, it did not look good for those that were grandstanding. So let's compare that stupid fucking joke that it was acknowledged that was a bad joke, bro, and then outside of YouTube, I tell him, bro, that was no good, never pull that here. This is not a platform for it, right? So what the fuck more can I do? But I'm talking about BxBeastboy, who has actual, well, how else can I say it? Literal actions and video fucking with minors, okay? Talking to, grooming, and having some forms of relationships with minors. So this is no hypocrisy over here, all right? I got upset about one joke with the context of, I don't know, fucking 15 years of knowing the person. And I'm sorry if I trust me knowing somebody I've known more than a bunch of people on the internet telling me to not be friends with somebody that I've known for a good portion of my life. And that's where I think a lot of you on the internet get lost in the sauce and you forget what it's like to really be touching grass, be in the real world when you know who you know. If I really thought something was fucked up, do you think I would have him in my life in any capacity, let alone do a show and be confident enough? Dude, go watch all of the stuff. Go ahead. Cancel us. Go watch it. He's been trying, and he's been trying every joke under the sun. Racial, insensitive, just all that shit, okay? For years. You do your best to cancel him and me by proxy. However the fuck that works, goddamn. But this BxBeastboy shit is a real thing. Finite, without any skepticism, 100% unequivocal evidence. No alleged here. I'm not even speculating. Like all people can do is go off of this man, like, who did a fucking joke and it's the worst delivery ever. He wasn't really excited to give it. He's like, it is what it is, and what the fuck do you want? He's gonna go jump in the wood chipper over a fucking joke because it didn't land, it was stupid, inappropriate, and people got outraged. Oh my god. So that makes no sense. And I cannot keep on with that. If you want to stay in the hole where you are forever angry with my friend, and he will be my friend, then that's just where you're at. But this BxBeastboy shit, if Ryan Upchurch is in fact continuing to work with him, meanwhile, he has been exposed as far as anyone could be exposed. What do you want? Wait. What do you got, Vulture? You want to dish it out, but then you are the first to scream, wow, I've been bullied? Well, I don't think I've said a damn thing about being bullied here. Did I make some comments about people looking for a reason to be all pissed off together? Because I think a lot of people acknowledge how hollow their real lives are and their so-called friendships, that sometimes they get close to recognizing that they don't have a real substantial connection, and if they don't have something to unify and hate, then they realize they don't have anything really in common at all. Aside for, yeah, we all breathe, we play video games, cool. You watch sports, dude, I love sports. Oh, dude, you hate creeps? I fucking hate creeps. Hey, look, there's somebody that said one creepy thing in their life. Let's all fucking do a bunch of live streams and project. And again, stones in glass houses, because, and I'm holding back on this, because that is the way this shit gets flippantly thrown around is ridiculous and sad, because it takes away the power. Okay? I'm not alleging anything about BxBeastboy that hasn't already been exposed and alleged. Go look for yourself. Look at the videos, read the Discord messages. Listen, all the videos that he knows looks terrible have been bleached from his YouTube channel. Why would that be? In the courts of law, that would be known as deleting evidence. Well, the internet being forever, and that's something we all know very well, what has been done by him is forever there, and it will always look bad and should always reflect poorly on him. He should not be having the opportunity to make $10,000, if this is true, and to be paid by the person that wants the documentary of their career and all the beefs is clearly paying someone for a skewered bias and narrative. They're asking for a circle jerk. They're not asking for an informative documentary. So, if you can't see that for what it is, then you have other issues. Your glazing status, simpery, cuckery, whatever, it is what it is. If I couldn't take it, if all I do is dish it out, Do you think I'd continue to hit this live button and subject myself to the simpletons of the world that just love their white knighting and ironically remind me of the DNC that just put on Kwanzaa gear to fake the fucking outrage? So, that's what it be. That's what it is. Labor Day is tomorrow. If you're sorry, let me I hope everybody enjoys themselves, by the way. He is always whining that cream con and Ryan bullied him. PP. No. Hey, what's up, Pipples? God bless, sweetie. Good to see you. So, Vulture, would you be willing, when always parroting? This is the second time. I don't watch Creeker and Mariah. I don't watch her shit. We've talked on Instagram. So, this is a delusion created in someone's mind. And I've seen the alt account, It Doesn't Matter. And now here's another account I've never seen. So this parroting thing, I don't know. Does she get dibs? I don't understand. I didn't watch her and say, oh, now I want an interview with somebody. I didn't watch any of that shit, didn't know it existed. Why do I feel like I have to explain everything to you anyway? Vulture, would you like to panel up and just have a discussion like civil adults? Serious panel, too. Don't just porn bomb me, you crazy devil, you. Like, in all sincerity, I'm not crying here. I share my lived experience of what it was like to be embraced and accepted in a community that is able to turn on you on a dime if the gatekeepers and the so-called hierarchy, which is something that's very similar to Scientology and the cults since fucking watch C-Files documentary again. Since cults have been a thing, I just couldn't help but recognize a pattern in Creek Squad / Tweak Squad. I still believe there are some good out there, but the only good ones out there, aside from their loyalty, are freely able to speak their mind without fear of repercussion. Because if you start to fear speaking what is true because those around you will say something or ostracize you or make an example of you, you just might be in a fucking cult. Or the new generation of cults, if you will. I have no desire to panel up with of my ilk. Oh, well. Alright, random name on the screen of my ilk. Ooh, so bougie, this guy. Go ahead and have another mimosa. I see. Thank you for traversing to my humble abode on YouTube. Mr. Vulture, I bow to you. I did not mean to, if your ilk is just not of my ilk, well then this is just, I don't know what joke I can make with ilk, but man, you've made it clear. You're too good for all of us. Feel free. The red carpet is laid out. You may exit the channel. Are you the type that announces your departure? Are you the type that does like I have a toast! I have a toast, everyone! What's that? It's my sister's wedding? Fuck off, bitch! I have a toast! You're all not of my ilk. I'm leaving. And I'm taking the silverware and the glass with me. Pshaw! Nose high in the air and shit. Well, yo, Harry, man. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Of my ilk. Oh, man. This feels like a Seinfeld episode for some reason. What is the deal? People going around saying you're not of my ilk. Look at that nose. Look how big it is. Look how high it goes. What is that, a deformity? No, that's just how they walk and think. Manifested in this. Do you walk around like that? How many bugs fly into your nostrils actively when you walk around thinking that you are really all that and more? That's impressive, man. Yo, man. That high horse you're on is going to get exhausted one day. Vulture. What are you pecking on that Upchurch dick? Is that what you were known as a vulture? Pecking and glazing? Simping? Shit. Well, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I know what I signed up for. You will never, ever be universally loved. Nobody. The closest I've seen to it in my internet days is Moist Critical, a.k.a. Penguins. Like, a lot of people like that motherfucker. I'm sure everybody's got their little pocket haters. BX, we call him Mr. Hanky. I don't know what to think about Castro anymore. I don't know. Decent, I suppose. I don't know. I don't watch anything of his either. Stephen A is, by the way, if you didn't know, that man right there, Stephen A, he is a motherfucking badass. He's a king. And if anything, Vulture, if you knew who Stephen A was, you'd understand. Your ilk, sir, your ilk is lucky to be in his presence. Even if it's not in like the physical reality with mass and all that, just in this little box, this screen alone, sir, you are so lucky and undeserving to be in the same damn chat as Stephen MFNA. All right? Okay, you nurture that for a bit. Castro pretty funny. Yeah, no, I like when he does that at the very least. What up? Red Pill, Quest for Truth. Oh, is he still on? Because I was going to go live on there. But, yeah, there's some spot. I don't want to give all the people that hate me, like, all the places I go. I thank you again, for those of you that engage, that don't just submit to the bushwhacking shit. He's shutting down? Shit. Alright, it is what it is. He's a working man like me. Celebration to the working man. Look, if you're working your ass off, if you're busting your ass, I want you to celebrate for yourself. Give yourself an attaboy. You don't need one from some stupid internet star, quote unquote, with a reach. You don't need a link drop. You just need those of your peers, the people you know that work equally as hard as you, or if not more, that are holding it down and trying every day, that know they have to face something similar that is not what they intended when they had dreams as a kid, but it is what it is, and we have no alternative, and we acknowledge that this is what we gotta do, and there's no other option, so we do what must be done. That's what makes America special. That's what makes us the working class special. And I wish that one little aspect could unify us far more than it divides us. So please, I beseech you, do something, at least a little something, for me, for Old Progressive Patriot. I regret the name forever. Truly, I do. But because it triggers some people, I love it secretly. Please do something for yourself, all right? And in that spirit, if I don't come back up, it's possible. For now, I say good night. God bless. I do appreciate everything. I don't ask for much. Shep, you're an awesome individual. Pitbulls, you're amazing. Each name that I'm familiar with that speaks, I have nothing but true kindness. Maxwell, I feel bad because I feel like I've offered you many times to come up on a platform, but I will try my best. If you have sent an email, I'm using 2 different emails. And one update for those of you that have stuck around, one update. And to the alt account of Mariah's or whoever the fuck, strangest thing. Like, I would like the person that came up with this idea that I parroted or copied Mariah to please try to prove it. Or get on a panel and speak to me. Like, the opportunity is there. I've done nothing but be nice to her, defend her from much larger channels. I defended her and kind of dogged Captain Kurt Reacts because I thought he was bullying her. Then I found out what she really did, and I won't repeat it again. I did it once. If you know, you know, even though that shit is heinous and deplorable. But since this, you know what? Fuck it. Apparently, this is the word around the street. She went to an Upchurch concert and lied about having cancer or something that literally is terminal to try to get close to him. And that's fucking grotesque. That's who I've been defending. That breaks my heart. And we've been so kind in the back streets. So I think you're all alt accounts at this point. She, and I know she must be watching, message me, Mariah. Correct me. I didn't copy you. I don't even watch your content enough to come to some sort of conclusion like, Avasti Hardy, I'm going to do what you're doing. And I didn't ever see Uncle Dub through your shit. And since Mariah and some other people are, Ray, name, I'm not going to, this channel is a fucking extension of complete chaos and madness. And sometimes we have fun. I don't know what more I can tell you. It goes everywhere. But recently, kind of the exposing cults and shit. But here's the one good update I wanted to offer. I got the last correspondence email from the person in charge of Dub's team via email, and I don't want to be too transparent. I just want to let you guys know I've they have been checking out and vetting my channel. I got props for how open and honest I was in my initial email. That's what you gotta do, Mariah. Don't hate me and sick your dogs on me or make alt accounts. Just ask me how I did. You know, if it meant that much to you, maybe I'd fucking say, hey, here, you want it, but screw that ship. That's sailed. So yeah, right now I sent literally my next 2 weeks work schedule, and it's just a matter of working out when. So very soon, you guys will see. I'm a no, I'm not into QAnon. If that's still around, no man. You'll see. Go pick a random video. But anyway, all right. So that's it. It looks like that's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna be yourselves. Good night. Appreciate y'all. All right. Christian Patriot. Jesus H. I don't know about that, man.